Natal represents a great opportunity to develop new kinds of experience for players. Of course, when you're given such a new platform, the first thing that you have to actually understand is that the man-machine interaction is like totally redefined. So the opportunities that you have from a designer perspective is to actually kind of reinvent the way you play, the way you interact with the machine, and it's of course pretty exciting. You're not anymore interacting through the usual controller. You don't anymore have to learn how to play. It's natural because it's just your body in front of a camera, in front of a TV, and you just behave like you usually do. You do the usual stuff that you do to actually trigger things, interact with objects, being balls, things, whatever it is. And actually, what it does, it just works. In classical games, the medium between the player and the game is, of course, the controller. So the one thing you have to do right away is to understand how it works. You have to learn what means that button out of 10 other buttons. The absence of a controller is a huge benefit for the player experience. It allows the player to actually play without having anything in his hands. So you're totally free. You just move around, play in front of the TV. You don't have any cable whatsoever. You do whatever you want, and it just tracks your body. So from an immersion perspective, Natal will offer a huge improvement in the game experience. In addition to that, with Natal, you can just talk to the machine, and the machine will react to actually what you say in a specific context. So of course, the experience that you can get from it, from just relationships between you and the machine, is totally different from anything you've seen so far. Natal is all about body tracking. It's all about skeletal tracking. So of course, as the body is at the center of the tracking, anything that is related to the body makes total sense as a game concept. It basically means that one of the idea, of course, is fitness games. You can do fitness exercise and getting a particularly relevant tracking of everything that you do in front of the camera. The second thing that comes to mind, of course, is any other, generally speaking, sport game, because the things that you do in real life to actually practice sport, you can just do them in front of the TV and the game will react to it. The third thing also is, as Natal is designed to be truly accessible, it's all about kids' games. I mean, very young kids' games. They don't have to learn how to use a controller. They don't have to master like 10 buttons. They just can interact with things, be in front of the TV, and see the world react to everything that they do and get like pretty unique and fun experience right away. The first time I saw myself in front of the TV, just playing with my own body, represented through the depth signal of Natal camera. It was like something I've never seen so far. So I tried to keep that in mind and see what we could actually deliver as a final game with that technology. And I'm pretty sure that the one thing that we deliver that we've never seen so far is the fact that it's actually your very body on screen. It's not an avatar that act like a puppet. It's you with all the movement nuance that you can do in real life. When you control an avatar, the first thing that you have to understand, even if it's pretty easy, but still, the first thing that you have to understand is that you control the avatar. You move to make that thing on screen move. When it's you just move, and it moves because it's you right away. Which brings up the idea that if you've got things to touch in the play space, if you've got objects to interact with, you actually just have to touch them as if they were right after you, which is way more accessible, way more immediate. Your Shape Fitness Evolved was designed with the idea to deliver an experience that is totally player-centric. Actually, we use the body to design the overall game experience. Everything revolves around you. It means that the game is really accessible, and it means also that everything revolves around you, that you are at the center of the game experience. That is something that is totally new. Natal can appeal to a very wide range of players. Of course, casual players are the one you've got in mind right away, as it's all about your body, as the accessibility of Natal is a key aspect. we think of casual players. It means kids, very young kids, by the way, and it means, of course, other people. But Natal can also appeal to hardcore player. And I'm pretty sure that we'll see in the coming years, like, pretty hardcore games designed for Natal.